Welcome to Flowserve's industrial pump operations in Taneytown, Maryland. Hopefully your stay with us will be enjoyable and productive. Your safety and ours is our highest value and the most important responsibility that we have. Regarding health and safety, please pay attention to the following information. These instructions must be followed at all times. Please note the traffic flow around the facility. Automobiles may enter either the east or west drives, while commercial trucks must enter via the east entrance. Due to limited visibility, all traffic must exit to the west. The ring road around the plant is one way and for commercial traffic only. Please remember to drive slowly and keep an eye out for pedestrians, other vehicles, and commercial trucks. All visitors must sign in and out at the reception desk. The visitor pass must be kept visible at all times while in the building, and all visitors must be escorted by a member of Flowserve staff at all times. Please pay attention to the following best practices to prevent any accidents. First, remember to use the handrail when using the stairs. Please pay attention to all the safety warning signs during your visit. Contact Flowserve personnel with any questions that you may have. In case of an emergency, stay calm and follow the instructions of Flowserve personnel who are trained to oversee the evacuation. These personnel will guide you to the appropriate exit and to provide any additional instruction as necessary. The sign-in, sign-out sheet in the lobby and at the employee entrance is used to perform a head count in the event of an evacuation. This is one reason that it's important that you do not forget to sign in when entering and sign out when leaving the building. In the event of an alarm, stay with your escort. In most cases, if you signed in at the front desk, your escort will take you to Evacuation Team 5, the gathering location out front for the head count for visitors. There's a signpost marked Team 5 just outside the front entrance to the facility, marking the spot. Smoking is not allowed in Flowserve facilities. For your convenience, there are 4 smoking areas outside of the plant. Ask your guide for locations. Taking photos is not allowed without specific permission. Be sure to talk to your point of contact or your guide if you need to take photos or other recordings. At the end of this training, you'll be asked to sign a training document. By signing, you agree to abide by the rules and regulations of Flowserve during your visit to Taneytown. Failure to do so may result in your being subject to removal from Flowserve property. If you are responsible for your own safety, do not put yourself or others at unnecessary risk. This facility's safety starts with you. Please take an observation card, and if you see something that we can improve, please complete the card and return it to the visitor drop box located in the lobby. Safety in our production areas. All visitors entering the workshop areas must be authorized and must be escorted at all times by a designated Flowserve representative. A written consent of the facility's management is required for other cases. Visitors must follow the instructions of the accompanying staff member. Personal protective equipment, PPE, is required for the workshop areas. PPE includes safety glasses with side shields, safety shoes or safety boots, rated EH for electrical hazards, and hearing protection. A high visibility vest is also required for workshop areas and the exterior of the building inside of the plant gates. Please wear it at all times. In order to avoid unnecessary risk situations, do not touch machinery, equipment, or material inside of the facility unless expressly authorized. Do not enter into process working areas unless authorized, and visitors must stay in the identified and marked aisleways. Safety in the pressure and performance testing areas. It is a Flowserve core value to ensure optimum safety for our customers and visitors during pressure and performance testing of our products through compliance with our policy, procedures, and best management practices. If you're entering a Flowserve pressure or performance testing area, please pay attention to the following information. It is forbidden to enter into work areas unless authorized. Visitors must remain at the safe area, marked as the visitors area. In order to ensure safety at all times, please follow Flowserve personnel instructions with no exceptions. All customers and visitors must follow Flowserve's pressure testing policy and procedures with no exceptions to ensure adequate safety around pressurized equipment. The specific requirements will be reviewed during witness testing orientation training. Under no circumstances are visitors allowed to access a test environment while there are parts under pressure or during electrical testing. Under no circumstances are visitors allowed to operate or work on test equipment, nor are they allowed to touch the test setup unless specifically authorized by a senior test technician. Remember, visitors are allowed to use cell phones only in designated areas with approval from their escort or in emergency situations. Electrical risks. High voltage in the performance test areas can pose hazards to personnel that are not readily observable. Note that the flashing lights outside of the area indicate that electrical panels are energized and all performance test rules apply. Listen carefully to the instructions of test personnel. They are in charge of the area, are responsible for everyone's safety, and they take their responsibility seriously. Visitors must be escorted at all times in the test wells. Visitors are not allowed in the performance test cell during power up or power down. After a performance test is powered up, witnesses will be allowed into the test cell but must remain in the designated safe area. Touching of the pump or motor while connected to power is not allowed under any circumstances, no matter if the motor is running or not. Test setups may be approached only if the setup has been placed in an electrically safe condition. Contractors who will need to perform lockout-tagout must be provided with additional training on our lockout-tagout procedures by your point of contact. In case of a test failure or other emergency, please remain calm and stay in the visitor safe area. Follow the safety instructions by Flowserve staff at all times. Please do not hesitate to contact a Flowserve team member if you have any questions regarding this information. Thank you for taking time for safety.